Hi, I just wanted to share a quick tutorial reminding you of how you want to deal with that new button when you have a student transfer into your class, perhaps from another section or another school. Um, what you will see when you click the new button will vary depending on the student and what their situation is. So what you see here, this is actually from a course that meets all year long. You can see they have some quarter 1 and 2 scores to transfer over, but that may look a little bit different for you. You can see this option is not available, and you can see that for several of these different options. I really like option 2. It automatically says transfer assignment / term scores. I like to bring in term grades only, or you can also do that here. When you select this, then right here where it says select dropped class, you can select the section that they transferred from. And then when you click manually transfer scores, it's going to look something like this. Now, if it's a semester course that you have, of course, you're only going to see quarter 3 and 4. And you'll also see a final exam option in here. But right here, you can see this particular student did not have a score for quarter 3. So we brought this over by entering it in here. The grade in percent is the same thing for us. So once you get those transferred in, the important part here is that you're not done because you've transferred them in, but the score is not official yet. So while it is viewable in your section, to be able to calculate the final course grade, you have to do this next step. So since it's quarter 4 right now, and if they had a quarter 3 grade from another section, you would go to the quarter 3 column in your section. Under options, you'd select grade posting status for term Q3. When you click on that, you're going to get a screen it's probably only going to have one line on it for you. The critical part is way over on the right-hand side. It's going to say request grade changes. And any of you who have done a grade change request before, maybe a kid who was absent or had an incomplete or something, you had to go through this. So you request a grade change, you put in why you're requesting it. Maybe they transferred from another section or from another school or something. Yes, you want to proceed. Once you click yes, then you can verify that the scores are correct. It will pop up automatically for you to look at the scores. Then when you're finished, this is an important piece that lots of you miss. You have to go back to Q3 and under options. Here again, you can look at your grade adjustments to make sure everything looks right, but you have to go back to the grade posting status and complete the grade changes. Without hitting that complete button, it never finishes this process. It's stuck. So you've gone through this work for no reason at all because there's nothing that will be completed. Once you click the complete grade changes button, then it sends a notification to Denise saying, hey, made a grade change, and she can verify it. Again, super critical for the end of the year because we need to make sure that all of those grades get taken care of in a timely manner. Okay, so in our email, it takes us through these steps. I really, really want you to try to take care of these switches within the first 3 days. So you see that new button, please take care of it right away. Many of you have found out the hard way that if you wait too long to take care of it, it really, really can give a lot of issues. So see the new button right away, just take care of it, jump through these steps. Here's a link to watch this video. So first, you're going to, again, bring in the marking period grades by selecting 2, 3, or 4, probably number 2. Then you're going to go in and in your Skyward gradebook, you're going to go to Q3 options and the grade posting status. You're going to open that. You're going to request a grade change, and then you're going to complete it so that it sends a notification, and then that will be made official for you. And then the final step is that, of course, if you're partway through the marking period, they probably already have a grade for the marking period. So let's say they come to you with like a 75% with the current marking period. If you select option number 5 on that menu, then you can put that in, and it will put in that percentage for all of the work that's already been done in your class, irrelevant of whether they did it or not. It just gives that score to give that starting point, and then everything from there on out will affect that grade. As always, please let me know if you get stuck on anything. I'd be happy to help.